We are back to class. Today we are answering a question that I had the other day. That is it possible to get pregnant when you meet your partner when you're still on your menses? And we're going to answer that. Now we have two scenarios here. Now one thing, by now you understand that for you to know, anyway, before you get there, 28 is the ideal. Anything lower than this, let's say all the way to 21, this is a short cycle. Anything above this all the way to 34, this is a long cycle, and they are normal. From 21 all the way to 34, it's a normal cycle, so long as you're getting it every cycle, every time. Now, let's pick a short cycle because that's our scenario one. She has a short cycle. Let's pick 22 for this demonstration. So all the way up to that point. Ovulation will happen when? Just minus 14 from 22. You're going to get this around date 8. That's when the ovulation is happening. So you so happen to have normal flow, which goes for 5 days. So for 5 days, you are having your blood. The longest living sperm, 5 days. Meaning that if you add 5 from when you met your partner, maybe let's say that was on date 5th. If you so happen to add 5 here, this goes all the way to date 10. So it outlives the ovulation, meaning that ovulation will be caught in between. So fertilization will happen. So you're going to become pregnant because of this. So you have a short cycle and you have a little bit longer days when it comes to the menstrual flow. Mostly you'll find that people with 4, sometimes they get 5. You are going to even find people with even 7 days they are getting their menses. Now let's go to scenario 2. Now, in this one, we have 2 instances. First one, we call sloughing off. This is when the wall is so heavy to a point where it's just breaking off and falling out. So you'd find or you'd think that you're getting a menses, and in this case, you're not getting. Another one is during the ovulation, we have instances where you're going to, not everyone, you're going to shed blood. And this is mostly because now during ovulation, prostaglandins will be produced close to this point. So they might be produced a little bit earlier and they might give some instances because you remember there's that pain that you usually get. Pain is mediated by prostaglandins that are usually produced. So some of that can go and trigger or make your wall to kind of shake off and get rid of some of the patches of the wall, and this is when you're going to get that blood. And this one is a very fertile spot because this is being triggered by ovulation, so you find that you're getting blood, and when you meet your partner during this period, automatically you become pregnant, and most chances or high probability will be you're going to get a boy. For those who've been following me long enough, you understand how this will happen.